Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about a TWSBI pen, and this is a pen that I've been kind of torn about buying, and I want to talk about TWSBI in general for a little bit, because if you watch my channel you must know that I buy quite a lot of TWSBI pens, and then I am mostly a big fan of the TWSBI Eco, and I like TWSBI, but I also don't like TWSBI. I don't really know how to explain this very well. I've had customer service experiences that I did not like. People sometimes rave about their customer service, and other times people are really iffy about it. I'm very iffy about it. And what they've been doing recently is bringing out their normal pens in many different limited edition color schemes. And I like that. Like, I like the new and the flashy and the shiny. That's why I bought this pen, which I'll show you in a second. But it does feel kind of like a cash grab to me. So I've been conflicted about buying them. And I have still done it. I just wanted to let that out there. Because like a normal Vac 700R is $65. And the Iris, the special edition that I bought, I'm going to show you now, it's in the box, is way more expensive. And the same with the Eco Gold Rose Golden Horse. It was 110 euros, and a normal TWSBI Eco for me is 35. So it's like the same pen, but they ask such a premium price for it that I feel kind of weird about it, because I don't think it costs that much to make them. So here's the Vac 700R in the Iris color, which is very pretty, and it might have taken him a while to develop this type of color scheme. I don't think it's worth that much more. I still bought it. Anyway, I'll take you with me on the close-up shot, and I'll do a writing sample for you guys, and I'll fill it on camera because it's a Vac, and I was like showing you how Vacs work. So after that complaint session, let's actually go look at the pen. Let's switch shot. Okay, so here we have the pen still in the box. I like the TWSBI boxes. They're fully made of plastic, but they're very firm, and they're like display cases for the pens, which is cute. Let's take it out, put away the box. I don't intend to keep the boxes. They do come, these pens do come with a wrench, I believe, and some silicone grease, but they're underneath, and some extra O-rings, which is nice for a pen like this. So if you throw away the boxes, make sure you take that out. Don't just throw it away. The pen. Let me zoom in a little more so you can get like a full-on glory type shot. As you can see, the Iris has many different colors. It reminds me of the Coeco Lilliput Fire Blue, where they basically fire it up, make this beautiful kind of pattern. I love how the clip is like purpley blue, and well, the top, you can also see the multicolor on the top around the TWSBI logo. This is my first TWSBI Vac 700 or 700R. The R is the newer model. I don't think there's a big difference. What I read on the website is that the flow in this particular one, so the 700R is better than in the 700. Of course, I can't substantiate that because I don't have the other one. And I bought it at Cult Pens. Cult Pens is one of my favorite places to buy pens. And of course, let us look at this nib, which they also treated with the same type of treatment to make it like purpley. Let's hope it focuses. Purpley. There's a little bit of yellow and then blue at the tip. And it is honestly gorgeous. Like, there's no question about it. This finish is lovely, and as my only Vac, I'm very happy with it. I do have a Vac Mini, but the Vac Mini that I've had problems with, and I don't really use it very often. And this pleases me much more. It is so lovely. This is a little bit loose when I open the packaging. I don't know why. Let's see how smooth it is. So this is a vacuum filler. You press down the plunger to let the ink be drawn in. And let's go do that. This also has a close-off valve. So if you fly with it and it's full of ink and you have this like completely tightened, that means that the ink will not spurt out because of the changes in air pressure. At least that is the premise of this. Anyway, let me grab the ink I chose. I've been really into purple inks. I've always been into purple inks, but lately I think like of 7 pens that I've inked, I have 5 inked in purple, but not in this purple yet. This is an old favorite of mine. This is Diamine Bilberry. It's very good. And it's like a bluish purple blurple, I would call it. But it's been one of my favorites, so I thought I'd pull it out again because it's been a while, and also it's been a purple kind of period. A lot of people would say, please ink it with like a really bright color. But I want to actually use this pen. This cap is really stuck. I actually want to use this pen, and if I put like a pink in it, which I like pink, but I will not journal with pink, so it would be a waste and I won't use it, and I do want to use it. Okay, I'm going to zoom out a little bit so I can actually show you what goes on with the ink. So I opened it in the wrapping because the cap is all crusty and ink bits fall down. Is not a good experience. So that's why it's still in the box. Okay, so pull up the plunger and just dip it into the ink, the nib in the ink, push it down, and it should fill. Ooh, that's like the most meager fill I've ever seen. I'm gonna leave the nib in the ink, pull it up again, and then push it down again, see if that improves. That's really disappointing, guys. So what you could now do is pull the plunger back, and then, I guess I'm doing it. This could be very messy. Pull the plunger back, push it up until there's no air left in the barrel. I'm doing it very slowly because this can go wrong. So you hold it there, which is kind of hard, then push it back into the ink and push it down so you get a fuller fill. That normally works with the Vac 700R. With the 823, Pilot Custom 823, does not seem to have worked very well here. I tried, and it seems I have failed. That's a disappointing fill, guys. I did not expect that. Also, it was very messy. Wiping. There's ink all over the place. Let me go clean this up, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, it's all cleaned up. There is ink in here. It is not as much as should be possible, but I didn't want to mess around anymore. It might have been user error, but this trick has normally worked for me with this pen. This is the Pilot Custom 823. So I don't know what's going on. Let's do a quick size comparison. They are very similar in size. I think that a 700R is actually heavier. And I also quickly grabbed a 580 to show you the difference. So the 700R is slightly bigger, but it's not that much. Let me close off the valve to actually show you the real sizes, not the unscrewed size. As you can see, it's slightly larger. Weight-wise, I don't think they differ very, very much. This is the special edition rose gold 580, which is not mine, but I'm borrowing for a review, which is coming. But yeah, they're very similar. I would say if you like the 580, you will like this one. The barrel is a little thicker here, but I don't think that matters very much. Can you post this pen? I mean, I'm afraid to push it because of this ring here, which is also in the lovely finish. It might get damaged. I guess you can if you're very careful and don't go swinging around like the end of the barrel, but you really don't have to. It is a large sized pen, as you can see. This is not a small pen. I have like small-ish medium hands. Yeah, I would never ever post this. Balance is pretty good. The nib dried out for some reason. Did not have it uncapped for a very long time. Trying to get it going. This is strange. Oh, there we go. So yeah, use it. I would say use it unposted. It's possible posted, but it's not a very secure posting, and also it might damage the finish. Okay, zoom it in. The TWSBI Vac 700R. This is a fine nib, which means it will take forever to finish this ink, but I don't mind. This is one of the smoothest TWSBI fine nibs I've used. It is kind of a delight to write with. It's not a special nib, it's like their standard type nib, except for the treatment, of course, but they're not made in-house. They are made by a German manufacturer, and I always forget whether it's Jovo or Bach. I think it's Jovo. Correct me if I'm wrong, or I will put up a thing here that's saying that I was wrong. But it's really one of the best. Now I must say, Diamine Bilberry is a wet ink. But that's what I like. I'm sure that this would be fine with a less wet ink. It might be a little more scratchy, but it's still a great nib. Like there's the tiniest, like tiniest amount of feedback, but nothing that would bother anyone. Like, this is great. It does not feel overly heavy. I can use this, and that makes me happy. Although I might have to give this up for my fiance because I think he likes the Vac too. Anyway, I am pleasantly surprised by this pen. Ooh, the clip feels really weird. I haven't tested the clip yet. I'm filming upside down, guys. You can probably notice. It's like anodized. It's like a matte finish. It feels... I don't know if I like that. Anyway, pleasantly surprised by this pen. Still iffy on the price. So Cult Pens had it for not a bad price. I believe it was £90, which is not too bad in my opinion. Or 82, something like that. It was a sale. There was a sale going on. But the normal one is much cheaper. And I get that they, like TWSBI wants to entice us with, oh, it's so limited and it's so special. But like, add like $5 or $10. Don't add like $40, you know? That's my opinion about this. But I'm a sucker and I'll probably still buy them because I'm an addict and I have problems. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions about the pen or anything else, please let me know. I'll try to be better about answering comments in the new year. I know I've been slacking, but I'll be better at it. I promise. All right. Have a good first week of the new year. Bye-bye.